Hi to Maltese family in front of me on the train. Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah. Darn. Yeah, I didn't want some footage of Kira in the snow. I definitely. Yeah. I will see. I told Archie that I might come, but he needs to clutch and get me something warm to wear while I'm there. You know, get me a jacket or something so I don't freeze to death. And then he was like, okay, sure. What did you like the most about your trip so far? Let me think. I really liked Sintra. Like, unironically, I love Sintra. I love the palace. Like, the around the palace was nice to walk. I also, unironically, really liked the night bus. Until I had to sleep, you know, because like you could watch the outside world and it was so peaceful. I really liked the rainbow that we saw. I really liked my hostel. I really liked, I don't know. I liked trams in Lisbon. Sintra was so cool. Yeah, it was. Yeah, around the Sintra Palace was so nice. I didn't get to see it all. Yeah, I think Sintra was probably my favorite, like, overall favorite part of the trip so far. Because Palace, and I knew that I was gonna like this, you know? Like, I knew as soon as I went into it that I would like being there. So, yeah. The rainbow was incredible, right? It was so, like, bright as well. It was very bright when I first recorded it, and then it like slowly faded away. Yeah. The double rainbow was so good. Yeah, I think Sintra and the double rainbow was really cool. Madrid, honestly, like I like Madrid, like from the buildings, but personally it's just not my vibe. I don't know. Like I'm not as like comfortable in Madrid as I was in Lisbon, for example, you know? That's why I don't mind leaving early. I don't mind leaving after 2 days. Like Madrid, I feel like at night Madrid is very popular, like bussin', you know, a lot of people outside at night. And at day there's not that many. No one here speaks English, like literally no one. Even people that work for the Airbnb, they don't speak English, no one speaks English, you know? Spain contrasts nicely with your hair color. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. No one speaks English. Less than in Lisbon. In Lisbon, more people spoke English than in Spain, which is interesting. Because, you know, I thought it would be the other way around since Spain, you know, capital Madrid, capital city of Spain, many people, maybe someone English. No, they don't, or they don't want to. I think they generally don't know how to, but they know how to like understand a little bit. Like they understand a little bit of English, they understand what you're saying, but then they don't understand, like they can't form the words to tell you, you know? So they keep speaking in Spanish, and some of them get annoyed that you speak in English, you know? So then they do annoyed Spanish at you, you know? Yeah. Have you been to the UK? Not yet. I might. I'll keep shaming them. No, it's shame on me for not knowing Spanish, you know? But honestly, I don't know if I'm willing to learn a whole language for 2 days in Spain, but I know that if I ever come back here, I would learn Spanish, like a little bit more Spanish, to get me around, you know? As a Portuguese, we know Spaniards are as proud people who refuse to speak other languages. Very, very. They are very, very, yeah. But even Portuguese, some Portuguese, they also didn't want to speak English, you know? Like that one woman with the frozen yogurt, she was also very reluctant on speaking English. But she could speak a little bit, you know? She could understand too, so yeah. I don't know. Imagine the French. At least I kind of can understand more than Spanish, you know? Because I tried learning a little bit, so I could probably get myself through France better than... I could also do the French accent, so maybe they don't feel so attacked. Maybe if I speak English in French accent, they don't feel so bad. I don't know, you know? I mean, the pride of French people. Yes, I don't know. I can do the French accent, but I can't really speak French. I can say like merci beaucoup, like this, you know? I can say like this. But no, I'm more willing to learn French than to learn Spanish, because Spanish is a little bit, like, I never really had the drive to learn Spanish. But I always wanted to learn French, so I feel like I'd be better off in France. At least when I was in Paris, honestly, they didn't mind when I spoke English there. Like, the shop people, they didn't mind that I spoke English. So, and we could speak more English than in Spain, for sure. At least in Madrid, the places I've been. It's not everyone, obviously, but, like, you know, a lot. Is there a Maltese language 1 minute review? No, there's not, but I can speak Maltese if you want. نسا نتكلم بالمالتي إما نبريفيري نتكلم بالإنجليز عش ما نخسرش حفنا فوق الكلام اللي يتنيت. I mostly use Google Translate. I should probably, like, get Google Translate, like, out before I go anywhere, you know, to order something, just in case. Or I should get, like, an app where you just talk into it and then, like, it tells you what they're saying. To be honest, I think it's the tourist who has to adapt to where he goes, not the locals. Yes, that's why I also think. So I don't, like, shame them, you know? I don't say, like, shame on you for not knowing English. Like, girl, I'm in your country. I should be bowing down, you know? Study like this, you know? I shouldn't be complaining, you know? This is what I think as well. But yeah. Sounds Arabic with a hint of Sicilian. Yeah. It's Arabic, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, Google Translate has camera feature too. Oh shit, okay. I'll start using this instead. Especially in Spain, man. Especially in Spain. I'm, like, tweaking here. No one speaks English. But there was a ton of German people at the the hostel. A ton of Germans. So I understood everyone, you know? It was a little bit refreshing to finally understand the language after not knowing anything. Google Lens goated, yeah. Yeah, so it's perfect for seeing what you're ordering on menu. Okay. It'd be boring if the entire planet spoke English, but convenient. I feel like, you know, not the entire planet should speak English, but I feel like every place should teach English properly. Because knowing a universal language, at least, like, you can speak to anyone, you know? And there wouldn't be a language barrier. If you have your own language and then you have English. That's what they do in Malta. They teach you Maltese and they teach you English, you know? I feel like that would be good, you know? Especially when people go in each other's country, they're always able to say something in English. Yeah, having universal language would be awesome, right? Right? Like, you shouldn't, like, get rid of your own language, obviously, because that'd be boring, but I feel like they should start teaching it. They just teach it at a low level. They should, like, up the teaching a little bit, you know? So then at least it wouldn't be that bad, like, to communicate with people. Maybe in the future, honestly, like, with online and stuff, I feel like the older people are mostly the people who don't like speaking English. The younger people seem to be more inclined to speak English. So yeah. Germans escaping the homeland, no wonder looking at the news. Yes, literally. Germany is not where you want to be at right now. Hello. Are you orangutan yet? Am I orangutan? We already watched the orangutans. They were kind of sad and depressed, but, you know, we saw them, so yeah. Soon we gotta go back to where I was originally. I think I will go, like, a little bit earlier, honestly. I think I saw, like, most of the zoo already. We saw a lot of the animals, so yeah. Let's see where the exit is. We need to get the metro back to Madrid, like the center. And then we need to pick up my bags at around 4 o'clock. And then we need to go at 5:30 to catch the train to Barcelona. That's the plan today. So yeah. Do they have a trash can? Yeah, I think over there. There's a trash can. Let's go. Let me see, I didn't leave anything.